The government's been spruiking Australia's climate record with ads like this.
Australia's making positive energy and we're investing in more of it, like hydrogen hubs, and microgrids, and seaweed for feed, yum, which means even less emissions. Because what we do today will define our tomorrow.
Which is in the back of the Prime Minister's repeated claims last year that
Australia is part of the solution. Our emissions have fallen by 20% since 2005.
But this claim doesn't tell the full story. When the Prime Minister first said our emissions had fallen by 20% last year, he was accused of using
dodgy accounting tricks.
Dodgy accounting tricks.
Dodgy accounting.
to make our climate record look better than what it actually is. So what's the truth here? Have our emissions really fallen by 20% since 2005? Well, we need to look at the industries that contribute to our national total. We're talking electricity, transport, big industry, agriculture, and this one's important: changes in land use. Land use change basically refers to deforestation, so we could build things like infrastructure and towns and farms. And Australia has cleared an immense amount of land since the arrival of European colonisers over 200 years ago. But over the last 20 years, there have been attempts by state governments to halt mass land clearing, and that's why our emissions look flattering. Check out this graph. We can see that land clearing as a contributor of emissions falling from second place in 2006 to pretty much negative by 2019. But taking a look at the other main drivers of emissions, electricity, transport, agriculture, it's pretty clear that in reality, not much has changed since 2005. In fact, emissions from fossil fuel and other heavy polluting industries actually went up over the same time frame. The only real reduction in emissions that we've seen was in 2020, when many of us were in COVID lockdowns and couldn't drive around and pollute the skies. Because of that, emissions in 2020 dropped to its lowest level in 30 years, before rebounding once lockdown restrictions were lifted. If we take out land clearing, our overall emissions would have only dropped by 3%, well below the 20% the Prime Minister continues to claim. And even if we did hit those targets, scientists say it's still nowhere near enough to prevent the world from warming to 2 degrees Celsius. So, is this government ad an accurate representation of a reduction in our emissions? The short answer, not entirely. We're keeping tabs on politicians this election season to make sure they stick to the facts. And when they don't, we'll let you know right here on this channel and on our website. If you like the independent journalism we're bringing you, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and download our app.